Well, aloha.
Aloha. Here we are, up in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. We are set up.
We were confused for a second.
We were still working out some
pushing
bugs.
buttons.
Yes, we are dual GoPros today. Yeah, everything should be solid. Everything is set
Audio.
on the audio. Everything's set on Starlink's running. We're network bonding. We're cutting out all the little issues that we may run into. So let's take a ride. We're on Chain of Craters Road. There's a load of pits through here from all the craters. Mauna Ulu, I don't know what's it. Hawai is in here. Puʻuʻōʻō is in here. And the Pau crater is down this way. Down this road is 19 miles at dead ends going into Kalapana. It used to be a through road and the emergency evacuation road for Lower Puna, and it's no more. I don't know what it's like now, if anybody's been driving on it or if it's even usable. I don't think it was being used during the 2018 eruption. Do you remember if it was? I don't think it was. So buckle up, we're gonna get moving. Let's go. First stop, Hilina Pali. We're going to the slump, and the Hilina Pali Overlook there is an interesting spot.
Okay, hold
that steady. The Hilina Pali Overlook and the slump is always popping up in our chat with the doomsdayers, right? The foiled hats.
I'm gonna say hi to everyone.
Oh, well, hello, everybody. Hello. Go ahead. I'm driving.
TJ, Alaska RVers.
There
I
we
see
go.
You in there.
She got it. She must have been practicing this week.
D-Dub, Nathan, aloha everyone. Susan, Don's in the house. Brett, Laz. Can you guys hear us okay? BB, Chuck's in there. Ken, aloha. David, Susan L. Don Stringer's in there. Both Dons are in there today.
Hey.
Laz, hello. I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Quiet crowd today.
Ed's in there, or he was in there. Oh, he says previous vlogs at that time on the replay laters. Okay, Sally's in the house. All right.
So for those of you that don't know, we are in a section of Chain of Craters of the national park where there's no cell service at most points, especially once we get out here a little bit further. We're sitting at one bar on our phones right now. We're network bonding, which means we can pull from a cell tower and our Starlink that's on the roof. But if there's no cell service, I mean, it is what it is. We've only got a small area of canopies here and there that's coming up. Pretty soon it'll open wide, and we shouldn't have any obstructions. We're cruising at about 35, and upload speed was at 21.
And
so
it's good so far up here.
So far on our end, everything is, all the bells are, and I guess all the check boxes are being checked right now.
Check boxes.
Yeah.
It's sunny and warm today.
Today is warm.
It
It's
feels, definitely feels like spring.
68 degrees in the park right now. There's one of the cracks from the summer eruptions of 2024. I don't know if that was from the Pau crater eruption or the East Rift Zone eruption, but this road lined up with a bunch of cracks. Here's another one that they fixed right here. Was this our turn?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, we're gonna find out. There was no sign.
I was looking over that crack. I'm pretty sure it is.
I didn't see a sign. I was looking down here.
If not, bonus road.
Mm-hmm.
There's a campground back here. We've never stayed here. We're not campground people, so the national park is kind of tough for us because there's not a lot of places to really camp outside of campgrounds unless you're up on Mauna Ulu. Then it's kind of free reign. But I think it's only open to the summit cabin.
They can't see your face. They only can see the side of your face. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Let me make an adjustment?
Yeah, let's make a small little adjustment because they see, when you're looking at the road, they only can see one side of your eyeball.
Well, we can fix that. How's that?
There we go. Is that better?
Just like that. Pull this one down for me.
Okay. My first one?
Yeah.
We gotta find a better solution to this. Can they
No,
see
take
me?
that one too.
Take that one off too. This one?
Yep. Is the road one way? Nope. It's a two-lane. It's a two-way road, but this road is extremely narrow. If we were in the F-250, we'd pretty much go shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, we actually have to drive to the side.
Yeah, we've been out here in the big truck a few times, and gets a little tight. And I don't know if you guys hear me talking all the time on the community corner for H-Very, but I always say, you know, blind turns, and this one here is as bad as it gets for tourists. Just, I mean, I'm doing 20 miles an hour, and
Tourists usually, they just drive, like, because they think no one's driving on this road, they go really fast.
Yeah.
It's not very safe.
No, not for us. We're almost in a near collision, a week ago, with you guys heading down to South Point. So this is the road that's going to take us to the Hilina Pali Overlook, and Hilina Pali is Hawaiian for windy cliff, I think. It's a really well-known area. We like coming out here. It's overlooking Halape. I came out here with Dr. Walter Dudley, the founder of the Tsunami Museum, and he gave a talk to some students from Japan about the tsunami that happened with the Boy Scout group that was down there. And I think that's an 11-mile hike or a 14-mile hike, somewhere in between 11 and 14. That was the hike that we were set to go on after we summited Mauna Ulu. But when we came down from that...
You mean to the Overlook? The Helina Pali Overlook?
Yeah, we were going to go to Halape. Remember, we were going to do that Halape hike. But when we descended the summit of Mauna Ulu after being up there for a week, my knees had different ideas.
Nope.
So that was the end of that. So a couple surgeries later, here I am.
We also canceled our Kauai.
We did. We canceled the Kauai trip.
We were going to go hiking in Kauai.
Yeah. So now fresh knee,
fresh ankle.
Fresh ankle, and
but it's my turn though.
That's right.
I'm next.
So we definitely will be on the his and hers pair of exoskeletons at some point in our life.
Yeah. Lance checked in.
Lance, what's going on? Lance knows this spot. So the Helina slump, it's a... Don't lock me into these numbers, but I'm pretty close. I think it's about 10 centimeters or 4 inches a year that it actually moves. And there was a 7.2 mag earthquake that moved at 11 feet. What was it?
1975.
1975 was the 7.2 EQ. So that moved the slump 11 feet seaward. So when we get those little comments in the chat once in a while that she's fallen off the face of the earth, well, it hasn't really done that yet, but it moved significantly. 65, there was another earthquake, and that was around 8 feet. 8 feet. So it does move. It does move. And it's I think it's one of the fastest moving volcano zones on the planet. It's a lot of historical significance with the Hawaiian culture all through here. There were villages all through the lower part. I'm sure this was another observation point for them because it's up above the entire coastline. So once we get through these trees, it's going to turn awful lavai.
More lavally.
Lavally.
However you want to call it. Mauna's clear.
Yeah, we actually got a nice clear day today. We were looking out the kitchen window this morning going, another one of those dark, cloudy days. But maybe that's just down in Puna up here. The summit of Kilauea is 4,000 feet. The Pali here is around 2,300 feet. A little lower, 1,000 foot or so. But we're still up here, hopefully out of the weather.
Rachel asks, is the Koa's fault line that you cross over there, right? That's what she's asking.
What was the fault line?
Is the Koa?
Yeah.
Kauai fault line that you cross over there.
I don't think could be, but I don't think we're right here. Side note, asterisk, bottom subject line. We are not tour guides.
Yeah.
There are 7,429 of them here in the park. We're not one of them. So we don't have all the exact stuff for you. We're taking you on a drive. Taking you on a drive.
That's it.
Everything else we give you is bonus.
That's it for that.
Yeah.
Chuck's asking, I wonder what would happen if a big crack opened up in the magma chamber and let seawater in.
We'd all get wet.
Washed away.
Those are the questions I like. Those are the ones I can answer right there. Here's the campground that's right here, which is busy at times. We have seen it packed in there.
This is a perfect view for Mauna, though.
Yeah, can you guys see? You guys get a? I guess you do have a shot of Mauna Ulu in there, right?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
We're gonna make a little turn here.
Go slow.
We were on the top of that.
Yeah.
7 days. What a hike that was.
Beautiful view this though.
Honestly, one of my most difficult summits I've ever done. And it wasn't the elevation for me. It was the terrain, constant terrain changed. Walking on
Yeah, that was tough.
That beats you up.
That's what wore your legs.
That was the end for my knee,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that's it. I don't even know how he managed to get through that. And he had to take care of me because I almost didn't make it up top. That last stretch I was barely hanging on.
I was running on pure determination.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
I cannot be stopped. I almost put you on my back for the last mile.
Yeah.
The sun was coming down.
Mm-hmm.
We got to move.
kind of strange because I don't know why at that point I had such bad altitude sickness.
Yeah,
I was when we were at the Andes Mountain, I was fine, and it was flipped around. It was so weird.
Yeah, we were only at 11,000 and some change here. In the Andes, we were at 12, 13, 14, 5.
Yeah.
I mean, we were almost close to 15,000 feet at our highest there. You had no problems. We didn't even pack any oxygen with us on that trip.
Yeah. I think it's because I was exhausted from the weight I was carrying.
Yeah. Definitely had too much.
Yeah. Mark Sorensen says, hell, if it was hard for me to watch, must have been super tough on your stumps.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, it was worth it. And I would do it again. I would like to hike just up to the summit cabin. Not the Red Hill. Well, I like the Red Hill cabin too. But I would like to just do a hike just up to the summit cabin again.
Yeah. Well, I love the Red Hill cabin.
Red Hill cabin's great.
The sunrise and sunsets are beautiful there. So
that's honestly the easiest one for us to get to because we can park on this side. We can hike to the summit cabin from this side, but I never found anybody that did it. I wanted to descend in that direction, come down this side of the Mauna. We went down the observatory side because Anna was toast. My knee was toast.
I don't know how
and
we made it.
I needed a more sure descent. Whereas coming down this side, we were fine because we had some trail maps. We had the Garmin. You know, we would have been fine logistically because we could have taken our time. Even if it would have been an extra day, we would have been fine. But it was health. It was more of a concern.
The mods were all on standby because since we had the Garmin and Reach to communicate with everyone, they were on standby.
That worked out real well because that Garmin sent out an alert when we didn't move for 15 minutes. So the mods that were following us would send us a message because we had no cell service. They would send us a message. Are you guys still live?
Yeah. Don says, Lou, Jason born because of his military background. Lou, Law says, Lou equals the reincarnation of the $6 million man.
Yeah, that's coming. I don't think I haven't been exoskeleton shopping. Oh, I have. Yeah.
He keeps talking about it. He says that about mines too.
Yep.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, when we do maybe not the next hike, but one of the hikes coming up in our future, we will wear those. My problem is that the ranges on them I saw, they were like 8 miles, 10 miles, 12 miles. Well, that's only one way. Like this Halape hike, you know, we've got to say 30 miles, 25 miles. Well, I'm going to need a way to recharge that thing.
There's the ocean.
Yeah, there's the view. So once we figure out a power system on how we can charge it overnight, then we're talking. I mean, if it's helping me pack all the weight because it's taking the weight off my legs, I can pack the jackery with us. What's an extra 5 pounds when those legs will give me...
So if you're going to pack all the equipment, who's going to pack the food?
I'll pack it all with those things. I mean, I pack 55 pounds and cover 7 days, no problem. Halape is a little different, though. We don't have to pack an extra gallon of water each. See, on Mauna Ulu, we had extra time we had set up between cabins, and there's no water anywhere. And so we actually had to pack an extra gallon of water for one extra overnight every other day up there. That's what was tough.
Do you guys remember to hit the thumbs up? There's 45 people watching and there's only 25 thumbs up. What's going on there?
What's going on?
TJ says, hand crank dynamo to charge it up.
Yeah, okay, buddy. I hike all day. Now you want me to hand crank for 4 hours.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, what I need is, I'll tell you what would work for Holopay. Here's what would work. A buoy system I could put out in the water, and it just bounces all night long and charges.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, don't mind us.
Oh, they're getting a little toasty.
Yeah.
Look at her legs.
Oh man, these guys are so red.
Yeah. Sunburn. That's gonna hurt. Look at her legs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, they're friendly.
Yeah. Didn't say hi back to us.
No.
Honk honk. Honk the horn losses.
I tell you.
Still perfect service here.
Sweet.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything glitch yet. How about you guys?
No, I don't. I've got 0 on drop.
Yeah.
The drop right here is 0.
Barry says my seatbelt's not on.
Well, from now on, everybody just rides in the back of the truck.
Yeah, you guys are all
No
just
more
gonna hang out in the
backseat
trailer
riders.
bed.
Get in the back. Is Vancouver Island Don still on?
Yeah, he's still there.
Don, I saw the picture of the slide-in camper for the truck. Are you getting that? That thing was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We had a pull-behind trailer for years,
A slide on one.
and yeah, it had 3 triple slides on it. You know, that's great and all for family camping, but I tell you, we are in the mood for a slide-in truck camper. That is our style of traveling right there. 4-wheel drive anywhere in, pull over.
Well, if you guys get motion sickness, take your Dramamine now. A lot of curves. Windy road.
Might be a little late.
Don says maybe.
Maybe. Well,
Minecraft Sky. BB says. A little bumpy. Hang on to your board shorts. Oh. Temp outside, 78 degrees.
yeah, warmed up right here. We were at 68 back on the main road. But hopefully the cool breeze on the roof is keeping the camera cool.
Ken says, "Did you just call me a drama queen?" Was that a bridge?
That was a little bridge, yeah, from a creek. Long and slow road. Now imagine during a busy time. Well, afternoons this side, well, this road will get busy. We came up on a Saturday. I came up on a Saturday or a Sunday a couple weeks ago when I was with Walter, and there were a lot of cars. This is a part of the park you guys have probably never seen. At least live, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what's this? Trip number 4 for us on the live drive series. This is the last one in this group. Next week we will have a members only stream, And the members only stream will throw out a bunch of different locations, and members will be able to pick from that the first in the next set of series, or next season 2, and the list that we're going to choose from. So if you are a member, stay tuned for that. If you're not a member, there's a member button down below. You could join in on the fun.
See a little coney over there.
Yes.
Tiggy just sent me a message. She said, Tiggy, she's not listening. She said that she has to miss the stream. Because I don't know if you want me to say this on the stream or if you're listening.
It's too late. Because you're
I
about
already
to say
said
it. You're about to say it.
Our son had an accident.
Oh.
Cut his hand with a jigsaw.
Oh.
Be very careful and keep me posted, okay? Or if you're not listening, I'll just type in the message out. Let me see.
Tell me you guys don't see a nice view out in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to have the camera on the roof, too.
Barry says, feels warmer than 80 back here. Could you hit the air for us?
Suck it up. Suck it up.
Interior camera is pixelating.
Oh.
This one?
Yeah. Well, they're the exact same camera, so
Yeah.
we just may be going through a little bit of fuzziness on transmission. So it's we're not the major network news station with $100,000 worth of gear in here, so we're gonna run into some problems. We're gonna run into some situations. But I'll tell you this: both these cameras are quite a few years old. They're both Hero 9s, and they will be they'll be checking out soon. We dropped some new batteries in them.
Let me take a look at the closely on this stream.
There's nothing we can do about it anyway,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't even bother. As long as the roof mounted camera is good, that's most important.
That's right. At least you could see our face, so that's good.
Also, if you spot something that doesn't look right, pixelation, bonding issue, anything, go ahead and email me at admin@twopineapplesmedia.com
Or show
and
us.
send me your thoughts on how to fix it.
Lance asks, are the GoPros sending wireless signals?
No, that's next up, Lance. That's when I make my next move. I'm going all because my system here, NDI. That's the way I'm going. Then I'm running all HDMI cable right now to try it. I was trying to prevent any problems like that. Oh, Polly's busy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's our overlook area.
Chuck said, dude, I'm not complaining. I thought you wanted to know of any issues. He's just giving you a hard time, Chuck. Ignore him. Oh, look at that.
There's our spot. So nice
So beautiful.
nice little spot to chill out. Pack a lunch.
Ocean is. Shaka just checked in. Aloha.
Yeah, you can move over. Share the road. Share the road. That's what I talk about with bicyclists. They want us to share the road, but they don't share the road. It's like she look at her, lost her friend. Never leave your battle buddy.
Never.
Don't people know that? You never leave your battle buddy.
No one gets left behind.
You ever seen was it the Ben Stiller movie? Was it a Fat Camp or something like that? And you got the old boy playing lifeguard, and he's got the whistle, and he screams out, "Buddy! Buddy! Buddy!
We just watched that not that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
That movie was hilarious.
I love stupid funny.
Just the earth, the sky, and your dear Uncle Tony.
Okay, a couple of drops for a few seconds, but returned. That's all right.
Yeah.
We're still connected. Thank you for letting us know, you guys.
We could take a few drops on a moving live stream in the park. Poof. Only gonna get better. Only gonna get better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice thing about coming out of the same place you just came in is you get a completely different view. What happened to the other lady on the bike? she was just gone.
She shucked her in the bushes.
What?
Gave her a few kicks and shucked her in the bushes.
Did you guys see 2 bicyclists? I only saw 1.
Oh, you know, the sky, the clouds make this drive perfect. Look at all the... Look at that log right there.
It's a big fat tree that came down Ohia tree. I don't know if you'd call this a bridge. I think they just concreted the wash in the creek.
This road would be fun in a dune buggy, BB says.
As long as somebody wasn't coming in the other direction.
Says TJ says, man, they need to clean up that deadfall.
Nope.
Major fire waiting to happen. It's all over the place.
Cannot touch anything. Everything has to stay in its place. Da, 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 da. They did check cards coming into the park this morning, which I thought was fascinating since they didn't check our card coming in the park during the eruption, episode 15.
Well, they're not stressed out and overwhelmed this time.
Tell you, if the park just had like any other toll gate where you can a fast pass like us, we have our annual $55 a year card. You can just scan it on its own little gated area and go through. That would cut down a lot of traffic. If they had just a spot 24 hours a day where you can swipe your debit card. They don't take cash there anymore anyway. It's all debit or credit. And swipe your card. Every single car that comes in, day and night. I just don't understand why they don't want to enforce a little bit more, pay to play. Some of you guys I know are already thinking, but Lou, it's a federal park. We already pay for it in our taxes. That is true. But there's a lot of things that go on in each individual park that's different. Us versus Yellowstone. Us versus Yosemite. The glacier. These big parks have a lot of other things happening. So there's an instrument right there. Off in the bushes. What happened?
Oh, nothing.
Is there a road to it, or did they just go out there and hike to it? I have to look on our maps and see what that is on the road. Anybody want to pull up this stretch of Hilina Pali, the Overlook Drive? See what instrument is sitting right there? We just passed it.
Makaimoku says, I heard that when I was a little back then, do touch anything out Ohana Native Hawaiian, late 70s, aloha, the owner of this channel. Pineapple. I read it all as one sentence.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he's saying, I heard that when I was little back then, don't touch anything out there, maybe. Native Hawaiian, late 70s. Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Here's the rules. I'll tell you the rules, and I agree with you. Don't touch anything. Don't move anything.
Don't disturb anything.
Don't breathe on anything. Don't even look at anything too long, because somebody's going to get upset.
Look at me.
Somebody's going to get
hideous.
upset. Don't even look too long. Don't smile. Don't smile while you're looking at it. And make sure, the very most important thing, you make sure your face doesn't look like you're enjoying yourself.
I don't want to see no facial expressions.
Yep.
I guess that's just how it has to be sometimes.
Yeah.
The birds are happy. Everything's blooming.
Yeah, a lot of flowers on the side of the road, I'm noticing. Little wildflowers. See, like this section right here. Get a little bit more gate revenue. We can make this real nice. Maybe we could make it a little wider. The road here is actually not bad. The park roads, I will say, are probably the best roads on the island.
Teddy bears for sale. Get your teddy bears here.
If anybody wants to start a second business, you know what we're selling.
Law says we have loads of back roads like that around here, but American-sized trucks wouldn't like them or fit. Yeah, a lot of big rigs and company cars, I guess.
The Europe, the UK, Asia. It's hard to get like our F-250. Just too big. You guys weren't thinking long term. Tell you what you do have. I don't know so much about UK because I didn't highway travel in a car in the UK. I pretty much trained and bussed it, hitchhiked it. But in the mainland of Europe, their highway systems, they have some amazing rest areas. This is a house right. This is a private residence right here. You talk about not taking things. It's because somebody owns this property inside the national park. That's not unusual. People do have homes inside national parks. The GOV wasn't capable of taking it from them, which is nice. There's a lot of historical significance to the properties here inside the park, and a lot of villages that are no longer here that got covered.
David says you have good shocks.
Yeah, because I have to change them so often. Shocks, ball joints. It's ridiculous.
Chuck says, I can't say GOV, Nightbot attacks, and then it got him for 5 seconds.
Yep.
You said it.
Busted. Maybe I'll have a one-on-one sit down with Nightbot and straighten some things out.
Yeah, we haven't updated it too. We got to go through and...
It's 2025. I said we'd make some changes.
Leave some words and take some new words out. How about that?
GOV is acceptable.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Nightbot timed you out, Chuck. Get to your corner. To the penalty box with you.
The corner of the truck. He's riding along, remember?
Oh, that's right. So front cam, my front screen just went off, and I don't know if that's a heat related or if that's a power related.
Okay, let's see if we're still on.
We're still
Maybe
on.
it's
still on here. So
yeah.
if our face cam here goes out at some point, I may need to do a little finagling. I did not bring the emergency backup camera. I brought the other cameras though.
So far so good. We got to get to the other spot.
Yeah. We'll make it. We'll make it.
Yeah. They got to see the other spot. That's what I'm...
Yeah, we're almost out of here.
Nightbot is touchy. Meaning Nightbot got me last night.
Well, Nightbot will get you.
Law says, I think you should arm wrestle with it, Lou.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah. Nightbot's sensitive.
He's grouchy. Don always says Nightbot's very grouchy.
Mm-hmm. Not yet. Oh, you can see the caldera.
Wow.
Right there. Can you guys see that straight out in front of us?
No, but there's a tree right here.
I know. I'm pulling this way.
Yeah.
There we go. Can you guys see that? So there's the caldera smoking.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, face cam died on us.
Oh, well, good spot to fix it.
Yeah, let's go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, TJ. Hang on one sec. Off to the side here. Is it plugged in for battery?
No, we're going to do that now.
Okay. You can still hear us.
Oh, maybe hot. Might have overheated. Okay, let's have a battery.
Right
here. Plugs.
Yeah, the heat doesn't help the battery life too.
Could be one or the other. Could either be heat or it could be because it's warm. So I'm gonna have to kill this cam. Oh, I need to do this first.
Is the smoke, the steam
Yeah.
In the view?
No. Want to put it in the view?
Yeah. Hold this real quick.
Just hold it.
Oh, jeez. I almost knocked the camera out of it. It's flying.
What's that?
Okay, perfect.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Might just be hot.
Put it on right here, like what I did last time.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
Battery's 472 degrees.
Don't worry, I got the vent on here. Blow it on the vent like last time. Swizzle, Cindy, Aloha, Brett. I didn't see Brett in here. Did I see him in here earlier? I probably missed him. Almost hanging there.
It's cooling down a battery. And I'm
Yeah.
working on plan C. I do have another camera, but I gotta get out, hook it up. We might just be faceless.
Oh, it's okay. Look, just a couple more seconds. Battery's cooling down. We're still here. What happened to, oh, never mind. That was for a different camera.
I think this camera's just on its way out.
Here, try it.
This camera has been to the Andes, the Amazon,
Colombia,
Anchorage.
It's been everywhere with us.
It's been everywhere.
There we go.
Yeah, we were at 36%. We just overheated.
Yeah, and it's a low battery, so when it's low battery and it's hot, it's not gonna be too happy.
There we go. Let's try again. I don't know if I can do both here.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope, what?
It doesn't, see, it's cycling through there. It doesn't like power when I do this. Almost there.
At least they have a nice view.
Mm-hmm.
How about this, babe? The battery's low, yeah?
No, battery's at 40%.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a second. I'll get it.
And the Volc's going, look at, it's the wind's blowing that way.
Yep, trade winds east to west.
Yeah.
All right, this should do it. Yep, there we go. Now I'm going to try to do this without blowing up my screen. There we go. There's one. Oh, I can't do it. I gotta see what we're doing here. There we go. There we go. We're back. We're back.
Thanks for your patience, everyone. Now you're showing the top of the roof.
Oh, sorry. I'm stuck here for some reason. There we go. All right.
Nice steering wheel, guys. Huh?
One thing you got to learn when you do this game is you've got to learn how to fix stuff. All right, are we working? We're working.
Yeah.
We're
Thanks,
rolling.
guys. Thanks for hanging with us.
We got 40% on that camera right there. 37. So that should get us down to the sea arch. If not, there'll be a part 2.
Yeah. So we will see.
We will see.
That's the next thing we're gonna have to figure out.
Yeah, it's just these cameras are just
Yeah.
old. They've been through the mill. And I could go with some DJI cameras, but I already have what I need for these cameras, and they would never get used again. Maybe I need to have a yard sale. She's not buying that one. She knows I don't sell any gear. It gets put into a box because I'm gonna need it.
No, you don't put it in a box.
Well,
first of all, you
yeah.
don't put anything in
That's
a box.
true.
It just
I don't have any boxes.
lays out there
everywhere. Everything is just everywhere on the floor, on the counters.
No, it's just laying on all these little on a shelf. Every shelf
on
has
shelves. They're all it's a systematic system of shelves.
no system.
There is a system. I
There's
have everything right here. If you have somebody in your home that you live with, you understand me when you say, you know what, I know where I put that.
No, don't make me tell them all the details
Oh,
when
well,
you're looking for
that's
stuff.
right.
Okay. Anyway. Okay, we're back to driving. Let's see what everyone's saying. It's all good, Anna.
Anybody
Better
still
than
with
an
us?
edited video.
That's right.
Everyone's there. There's 56 people on.
Oh,
good.
hello.
Nobody left us.
All right. Well, at least you had a good view.
Yeah, TJ says, to Pineapple, seriously, start a fun drive so we can hook you guys up with new cams.
Fun drive. Well,
A fun drive.
fun to drive.
Yeah. Law says, it's not old. It's well-traveled. I'm allergic to the O word.
Like so many of us in here.
Yeah. Ed, he's back. He's done, but driving. Okay, listen,
Us too.
don't type while you're driving.
It should just about take us out to Chain of Craters Road, and we will be heading to probably one of the most spectacular views.
Cooksters, aloha, much appreciated.
Cooksters, where are you right now?
Wheels down like a mo. Oops, I almost said it.
Yeah. Got to proofread.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Larry says, it's so great how easygoing and happy Anna is. Nah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So you get her mad.
That's with everyone, though.
And then she doesn't talk for 45
Yeah,
minutes, and you're wondering what she's plotting.
When I get upset or when something disturbs me, I don't speak.
Yeah, because she's
I don't
thinking
talk.
she's working on vengeance.
My plan.
fact
Be
that
afraid. He usually tells. Actually, you don't have to tell anybody because you know, and the kids know too. If I'm upset and I don't say anything, they're afraid.
Everybody
They run and
disappears.
hide.
We just slowly back away.
Even the dogs know.
Yeah.
Law says, why don't you set up a special link for members to donate Amazon vouchers toward a new cam? Oh, that's a good idea.
I didn't know that was an option.
We gotta look at that kind of stuff.
You know, next week we'll have our members only live stream, and we'll talk about what we can do, what some steps are.
Yeah. We try. Actually, we don't try. We usually run everything we have until it just goes kaput.
Yeah.
And then we get a new item or something. But we always use it and these GoPros have been very trusty with us. So
yeah, they have.
We've loved them, and we'll just run it.
I mean, the one on the roof has fallen off of a roof in Alaska.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last stream.
Yeah.
Went bouncing off, and the bus driver next to us was trying to honk and say, "Hey, your camera's falling up," and we thought he was just waving at us or something.
Your camera's on the roof, dummy.
Pay attention, ding dong.
Camera's on the roof. Yeah, busting our camera and mic system. 2 weeks before we go for a 4-month trip.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy. We even went back and drove down the highway. We were looking for it and stopped in the middle of the road. No, not in the middle of the road, but side of the road.
Yeah, I had to run back almost a mile because there was no place to pull over to grab it.
It was crazy.
It was pretty awesome.
Janice is well-loved, adventured.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah. We should probably go back someday. Well, later on in our life, we'll go back someday into all the video we shot, because at the time we were making those videos through Alaska and all through Colombia, and the Amazon and Peru, Brazil, you know, we were in a different mode beginning of our channel. And travel. We really didn't know what the hell we were doing.
We were all over the place. Yeah.
We almost just want to unlist our videos. It's like, those are so lame.
Yeah, we left some because there were some nice views, but other than that, we kind of overdid it on filming because we didn't know what we were doing.
Didn't have a clue.
Yeah, we just get this. They're all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we weren't. You've always been pretty good with the camera, but I was pretty camera shy. I didn't know what to say or do.
She never wanted to be on camera.
I know. He forced me.
I did. You guys have no idea how long it took to get to this point right here.
Yeah. But he really did force me. Mm-hmm. He made me go on the podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, just be comfortable sitting there. But it's okay.
I got a couple months out of you.
Oh, funny. Cook stirs. It's great because you made them together and it was real and candid. Absolutely. That's true.
Hey, is this lady going back? Never leave your buddy. You know what?
Where?
Up here.
Oh, so down.
I'm pretty sure.
Quick.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. They left. They're going separate. They've gone their separate ways.
They've gone their separate ways. I guess they were fighting on the road.
Her burnt legs. Oh my gosh! I feel the pain.
Do I honk?
No, don't honk. That's rude.
How does she know I want to go around? I don't have any room to go around.
Well, you just
see what I mean about not sharing the road? Can I go by?
Just be polite, please. She waved at you.
How does she want me to go around her?
Thanks, lady.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He had just scratched the side of the truck.
Yeah,
she's miserable. I've been hiking with guys before, and that's just a general rule. I mean, it's not even, we don't even talk about it. It's common sense. If somebody gets hurt, somebody can't make it,
you have to go together.
Everybody leaves together.
Yeah.
You don't just, what if something happens now? That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. No, if you travel with us, we won't leave you behind.
I don't know. Unless you forgot to bring me a Snickers bar.
Well, I'm going to rephrase this. If you go with me, I won't leave you behind. This one, she's on her own. Goodness.
I'm selfish and greedy.
Holy
Better bring me some
smokes.
M&Ms and a Snickers bar.
Hey, everybody.
You ain't coming along where I'm going.
We won't leave you behind unless...
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
There's a reason why I don't wear shorts when I'm out in the field surveying.
Yep. You and me both.
Well, we used to wear shorts all the time. If you're out in the sun enough, then you have a light tint on it.
Yeah.
You won't get burned as bad.
Yeah, but when I'm out, I wear long pants for exposure.
Oh, and there's the traffic.
Yep, everybody's heading down to the sea arch. All right. All right. Part 2. Take 1. Bumps from the earthquakes. Oh, nice job fixing.
Oh, that one's not too bad. Law says, I live in factor 50 topped up every half an hour from March till November, and factor 10 on exposed body parts in winter. Lobster color really doesn't suit me.
No. Most of the people we see here, they come up, they get off the boat or they get off the plane, and they're a delicate milky white, and we see it coming.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna hurt.
And that's the worst.
And another thing too, even though it's not completely sunny,
oh, it don't matter.
the tint,
the UV,
even with the UV is still very high, so you're still gonna get crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's best to have some sunblock on.
The worst thing in the world is to look at this crack in the roads.
Wow. That is awesome.
Not for the shocks. Worst thing in the world is to get sunburned on your first day or two on a trip like this.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna really hurt.
Miserable. Another quake in the
It's a little one.
quake in the road. And we are in the Hawaiian Volcanoes National Park parade today.
It is the weekend and it's beautiful out, so everyone's gonna wanna go sightseeing.
Another crack in the road.
There's that.
This is the November 1979 lava flow. And it is windy. Testing the magnet strength on the roof today. We got a camera magnetized up there. Magnet stuck on with a magnet. And the satellite system is up there.
Stay still.
Here's the Mauna Ulu turnout right here. I did this hike with Phil and that group were from Michigan. I think they were from Michigan. That was a fun hike up to the top of Mauna Ulu. We could actually do a live stream from up top Mauna Ulu. But anybody can hike up there. I was in the shadow. No, my shadow was in the camera, the live cam that's up there. I waited. I thought I could time it right and be in that picture, but it only caught my shadow. I was not in the right spot when I took that picture. Okay, yes. Thank you.
Mimi.
So the Mauna Ulu eruption was 1969, 1974 to 1974. Multiple lava flows. if you ever listen to any of the After Dark in the Parks with Don Swanson, a lot of the video, a lot of the pictures, the presentations he's done are about Mauna Ulu. The longest lasting flank eruption.
Shape.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome. It's like a dinosaur bone.
Let me see.
Like I'm a child. Dinosaurs.
So what other eruptions were down through here? We passed the Puʻuʻōʻō Crater eruption, Puʻuʻōʻō eruption, obviously, the Pau Crater down here, southwest rift zone or southeast rift zone, southwest rift zone. And, yeah,
Whoa.
what am I missing? There's a bunch. Hence, chain of craters.
Nene crossing.
How do they know to cross right there?
Maybe that's where they're usually hanging out.
So they're not going to hang out down here. Right?
What's happening in the chat? I wasn't looking.
You guys see the speed sign up there?
I think it's at 25.
Yeah. It's wrong. I'm doing 25 and it said I wasn't.
Everyone's talking about aloe. Aloe
Oh, for
gel, aloe.
sunburn.
Yeah.
The best thing for sunburns is not to get sunburned.
Yeah. They have a lot of nice UV protected shirts and hats you can use, long sleeve or short. Any way to protect yourself from being crisp.
All right, this view is about to open up here. A few more turns.
You want some water?
Yeah, I got a jug right here. Yours has a straw on it. For those of you that don't know, it's against my religion to drink out of a straw. So here's the Mauna Ulu flow right here.
You guys hear the wind? Oh, wait. They can't hear it.
Yeah, the wind is kicking. But the camera should be good. They say that magnet will hold on a 100-mile-an-hour plus helicopter.
Definitely crazy that we're live streaming out here because we've been out here so many times. The stars out here in the nighttime is so beautiful.
This is the spot right here. If you can handle the wind, that's why we need the truck. That's why we need the slide-in camper. I don't know if this guy's gonna pull over. I got a tourist about ready to kick the spurs in me, and see if he goes around or he wants to go to the Overlook. Are you going to the Overlook, Chachi? Let's find out. Nope.
Do you still need this?
No, I'm good. Another speed sign. Yo, speed. Road speed is here. Speed limit's 25. I'm doing 27. Well, there's Mauna Ulu back behind us. See, this is why we need the PTZ cam on top. Anna could be here controlling.
Mm-hmm. Or I could just ride in the back of the truck and turn it.
Oh, that would be nice.
We did that in Pahala. Remember?
Pahala.
When we were doing quakes, we put. I think we were just. I was sitting in the back.
Oh, on the Ford. Yeah, because you were sitting on top of the toolbox.
Yeah.
That's before we had anything to mount to the truck.
Just standing out back of the truck holding the camera.
Well, that was during COVID too, so there was not a soul around.
Up next, road rage with 2 pineapples. Mark McCrae. Oh, it's from Split Travel. Remember the couple we met?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He says this drive is making me jealous and wishing I was back on the island.
Heck yeah, this is a great drive. If you come to Big Island and come to the park and you never do this drive, you've missed out on. It's probably in the top 5 of things to see here.
The ocean is so beautiful.
And the arch is down here, and the arch is not permanent. There's going to come a time that arch is going to break off, and it will be gone. We will not be walking out to the arch, because we can't. It's 300 meters from the parking area, and there's no service, and we'll have to devise a system of pulling the dish off of the roof and packing it with us, which is possible, but a whole nother party in itself. Well, if we lose the camera on the top, it's because the wind is whipping at about 286 miles an hour.
Yep. They'll tell us. Come on, hang on just a little longer.
Hey, and if it
We're
does,
almost there.
you guys need to screen grab it for me. Time mark it. That might be our next shorts. I do have a favor to ask from you guys. I'm going to drop a couple shorts from the episode 16 eruption. I need you guys, as soon as it comes out, to thumb it up, obviously, but then immediately comment on it. Because the more people I can get in there, I need at least 4 of you. 4 is I'm testing a theory. So I'll let you know. You're going to see that coming out pretty soon. I'll jump on the live stream and tell you when I'm going to do it. I'm working on a theory.
Currently 81 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's getting warmer. It's going to get warmer too once we get off this top.
Keala Como. You don't want to stop there with them?
Well, we got the whole view down. We don't need to stop for the overlook and take it in.
Oh, I sure have missed this drive. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
No words.
No words. I may have to change the thumbnail and use this view because it's pretty amazing.
You guys still with us?
Anybody
there?
Keep waiting. You keep expecting somebody to talk back, right?
I know. Yeah.
Wait till we go up here and start turning to the right. When we start making the southward or westward turn, it's going to open up.
Signal is still perfect.
Right on. I'm getting messages. I bet it was 2020 was 2021 was 2020 was the last time we were down here, wasn't it?
No, because we went. There was one time there was an eruption.
Well, we haven't.
And we left the park. I mean, where the caldera was, and came out here. And it was very windy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And
You
we were
wanted
trying to catch your.
That's right.
We were trying to get some star
You were
pictures.
working on your star stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. We didn't come all the way down though.
No, not all the way down. Just like kind of like where that lookout area was.
That's
Look
right.
at that, you guys. Look at this view.
That's right. It was
Gorgeous.
negative 400 degrees Celsius and with a
super
wind speed
windy.
of 9,000 miles an hour at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I got a good idea. Let's go up into the park. So facing the direction we're facing right now, that would have been the road that'll take you to Lower Puna. The road I talked about that dead ends down here. When this road dead ends, the old road will take you to Kalapana. I don't know why they don't, when I say they, those in charge in the GOV don't put more into it and getting it open and usable for those. And we have another 2018, and we don't have an evacuation road. It's gonna ruffle some feathers.
Lisa R says, if I never make it to Hawaii, I will still be grateful for seeing some of it here.
Right on.
Filipina, I am dumbstruck with the view. That I forgot that it was a live stream.
Yeah. We got one little canyon here. Let's see if we hold the stream together.
Yeah. I don't think it's not too bad. It's not draping over like. Let's see.
It's still open.
Well.
We gotta wait till we get out. There's a moment of latency, about 6 seconds.
Ooh. Look at this view.
Just in case.
Wow. Ooh, so far so good.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, you guys.
There's Halape down there on the coast.
Wow.
That's the hike we wanted to make and stay the night down there.
This is the best part.
Yeah.
Coming down this way, you guys. Pixelated for a bit. Okay. The
Yeah.
signal held. Good. That's good.
Good. That's all we need.
You got through no problem. No drops.
Sweet.
Big swimming pool loss. Yvette says, we used to drive through from Chain of Craters to Kalapana on onto Pahoa back in the 80s.
I bet. Yeah, it would be a game changer for Kalapana to open that road back up. The tourism that would get down there and get some more money into the community would be huge. Businesses would have a reason to open up again down there. I mean, it's more than just an evacuation road. Everybody here depends on some kind of business.
Oh gosh, I can't get over this. It's just speechless. It's just a nice calming drive down here.
I think that lady was sleeping in that car. Just went by. So calming, she fell asleep.
You guys taking this in?
Mm-hmm.
You guys taking this in because I am. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Shaka says so many people just don't realize how blue that water is in person. It's amazing to see.
Yep.
Nathan, me too. I'd love to hike and camp with you. You can't hear me?
No, I can't even hear you.
Halapai was amazing, Yvette says.
Yeah, Halapai is definitely on our list. And try to get that hike in and stay the night down there when there isn't a load of people down there is the trick. And hope that our truck doesn't get robbed while it's parked for a night. Because that's another issue. You never know.
Linda, aloha. Linda SD checked in. Or unless she was already there and just started talking. Aloha.
Aloha.
She says, I drove this drive years ago. So beautiful. Yes. Never gets old.
Tell how windy it is. Look at all the white caps on the ocean.
Yvette says we hiked there after the big earthquake when the land sunk and trees were sticking out of the water offshore.
Not too many places on this island do you get this long of a drive going down looking at the ocean.
Just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Degrees, by the way. Got a little toasty.
Okay, still looks good here.
Yeah, it's a good climb. So we just dropped out just for a second.
For a second, yeah.
That's weird too, because we have no cloud cover. I mean, we have no tree coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Just
see,
it's like it just took a break. Took a break.
All right, yeah, a couple seconds there.
Yeah. It's like
we're back.
It's like the service just took a breath.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going.
Imagine being on. Brett says, imagine being on the beach when a big slump moving quick happens. You're chilling, dipping your feet in the ocean, and suddenly you're 11 feet off shore. Oh gosh.
Not good.
No, that's scary.
Well, I have to say that I'm gonna put if you guys have a GoPro and you're looking for a magnet to put on so that you can put it on your car, your truck, or on your plane, I will put a link in the description of what we're using.
Yeah.
Because these winds are whipping. Mm-hmm. I don't know how fast. I'll check the weather today and find out, but
it's still pretty stable and holding
everything
strong.
Well, first of all, they haven't come off the roof.
Yeah.
Number two, it's not screwing things up. And the winds have got to be 30, 40 miles an hour.
Laws is asking, what's the humidity like today here? The heat is one thing, but the humidity becoming way worse.
I have no idea.
I actually don't know.
We don't really feel the humidity because we just live in it.
Yeah.
And it's probably in the high 80s, most likely.
Filipina says geomagnetic interference.
Could be. Remember, we talked about that. Where I asked that at the... Wait. Where did I ask that at? Okay, so 2 places. The one is, I didn't get that recorded. We were with Haka, and they were doing the animal disaster training program that we were filming. And the guy that was one of the 3 guys that was talking, he was talking about compasses, and I brought up, you know, he didn't mention anything about any problems with the magnetism of all the iron in the rock and a screw with the compasses. And that's what we thought about with this system as well. But we're shooting straight up, so not so much for us, but for a regular old school magnet, it would be or old school compass, it may be a problem. That's right. I forgot I had brought that up. They didn't like that question. I had questions they didn't like to hear. It wasn't part of their presentation. But it wasn't written for Hawaii. They're from Colorado.
Oh, lots of white caps.
Oh yeah, it's windy. I'm going to pull over, and since I've been the grand marshal of this parade for a few minutes, I'll let them go by.
Hear the wind.
Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah. As long as we don't hear the camera bounce off the roof.
That would be hard to miss.
So the sea arch is over this cliff right here, down there a bit. We can't see it from the road, and we don't have we're not set up yet to make that walk out and give it to you. But I have something in store for you, so don't go anywhere. I have something for you. There's that storm we saw this morning coming in. It's just taking its time. What's that say on the weather app here?
It says, my weather app says the winds between Volcano and the coast are gusting to 25 miles per hour.
Easily. And this is just about the end of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Now it'd be nice if this was open, we could drive all the way into Kalapana, but we've been denied.
It says the story of the 7.2 1975 earthquake, when the Boy Scouts were camping there and the tsunami came and hit them.
Yep. It wasn't. There was also.
Uh-oh.
What's
Top
wrong?
camera's gone.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, guys. That one might be out of battery.
Yeah. Well, we made it.
We made it.
We made it.
Just on time.
Look at that. We made it.
Uh-huh.
Is it still on the roof? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Is the
sure.
camera still on the roof?
Yeah.
Well, we'll check that in a second. Let me get to a safe spot. We made it down here.
Yeah, just in time. Wow, what perfect timing is that?
Yep. Right on.
Hang on, guys.
Let's get
Let's
to a
stop
safe
right here.
spot here. I'm not going to park in front of this. I'll go up here.
We can,
What's your plan? You got a plan?
No.
No.
Maybe swap this one, the battery.
No.
No.
Let's call it. I'm gonna throw some stuff on the screen. They see us, so we're
Go
good.
over here.
Yeah, I want to get up to this section here because it points out more toward the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Barely made it, yeah.
Barely made it, but we made it.
Isn't that crazy, though?
But we made it.
That's pretty awesome, though.
That's all that matters.
I mean, it was just another couple seconds until we got to the end, but technically we were at the end.
Yeah. Okay. Let me put her in. Let me find here. An overlay.
Now they get to just see us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kids, get out. Go for a swim. Do what you gotta do.
Here we go.
You guys still with us? Even though we lost the top cam. That was pretty good.
Uh-oh, let's see. Did we lose all of it? There we go.
Oh,
Overlay. Oh, we're all gone.
Uh-oh.
We've lost everything.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's it. You have audio though, right?
Can you guys hear us?
I'm going to stick up the picture of, where's our pictures? We're here at the Sea Arch. Let me get it full blown. That's where we're at right now. Well, we've definitely extended, we figured
Sound
out
only, that's good.
we figured out the
That's so funny.
the full extent of our batteries. Oh, this camera just overheated again,
yeah.
too.
Oh, it's okay. We did great.
Yeah, it works.
It timed out well. That's so funny.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Had a lot of fun together.
Yeah. Oh, the stories of our lives. Oh, my knee is killing me though.
No, that's an old video of me in the truck. That's it.
Well, they can just look at the arch for now.
Yeah.
I see frozen screen of you, and yes, we can hear. Okay. That's the old video. Okay, pass the cycle through. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. It's funny. And you didn't have a hat on, too.
No.
And that one, you guys got a sneak peek.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
There we go. That's where we're at. And, yeah. Well, we made it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us.
To the end.
Hope you guys enjoyed the trip. I'm glad we got the whole thing in.
Yeah.
We definitely have some power issues to work on, and or some overheating issues to work on.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. Oh, let me look to see if the camera's still on the roof.
Yep.
Let me see. It should be. I don't see why not.
Yeah, because
We didn't hear a thump.
Yeah, and it got the picture all the way down till it died. Whoa. He just opened the door, and the door swung open automatically.
25, Ed. More like 105.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Is this live, Chuck? Okay, Chuck's going back into timeout. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with us.
Aloha, everyone. Thank you so
And,
much.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Next week will be a members-only live stream. And, yeah. Catch you later.
Aloha.
And even if my pocket's empty, I don't really want to go to work. No, no, no. It is so sweet under the sun. I'm gonna take my time, 'cause I don't really want to go to work. Got up this morning, look around and see the sun high. Grab my bag and take my phone. I shut the